All right. Welcome to class, everyone. All you'll need today is some space on the floor, maybe something for your knees if that's appropriate for you. Other than that, come down to your tummy and just let your belly come down, let your legs come down. Thanks so much. Take a deep breath, inhale. Feel like you're lifting your belly button off the floor. And exhale, let your belly button go onto the floor. Inhale, belly button lift. Exhale, belly button down. Wash, rinse, repeat with me. Inhale and exhale for 10. Inhale. Exhale for 9. Inhale. Exhale for 8. Inhale. 7. Inhale. 6. Remember, lifting that belly button away from the floor. There's 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Thank you. Release your head down, lift up that right foot, please. Go ahead and circle through that right ankle. Just feel like you're mobilizing the knee. Thank you. Let's go ahead and mobilize the other direction, circling here. Thank you. Take a deep breath, inhale. Lift the belly button. Exhale, lift that right thigh and knee up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, slowly lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, slowly lift that right knee for 10. Inhale, lower. Exhale, slowly lift. 9. Inhale, lower. Exhale, slowly lift. 8. Inhale, lower. 7. Inhale. 6. Inhale, 5. Inhale, 4. Inhale, 3. Inhale, 2. Inhale, 1. And relax down, please. Go ahead and circle through that ankle and knee again, releasing your low back. Beautiful. Second side, lengthen long through that right leg. Bend through this left knee. Inhale, lift the belly button. Exhale, keeping that belly button up, lift that left thigh and knee, and down. Inhale here. Exhale up. Inhale lower. Exhale lift. 10. Inhale lower. Exhale lift. 9. Inhale. Exhale. That's 8. Inhale. Exhale, 7. Inhale. Exhale, 6. Inhale. Exhale, that's 5. Inhale. Exhale, that's 4. Inhale. And exhale, that's 3. Inhale. And exhale, that's 2. Inhale. And exhale. And lower down there, mobilize through this left ankle and knee. Thank you so much. Big breath in, big breath out. Beautiful. Hands down, sort of this alligator pose where our chin rests on top of our knees. Hug those ankles, hug those knees, and maybe dorsiflex the toes, pulling them down. Take a deep breath, inhale, lift the belly button, and exhale, lift both knees as much or as little as you can. Inhale, release. Exhale, lift. We're just going for 7. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. 6. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. 5. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. 4. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. 3. Inhale and exhale. 2. Inhale and exhale. 1. And lower. Let's mobilize through both knees, both ankles. Very nice, everyone. Thank you. So you can feel how that very much affects your low back and what is called the sacroiliac joint. The sacrum, which is at the base of the spine, just lateral to it, there are these things called the SI joints. They're parts of our body which are often the cause or a source of low back pain, and hopefully a lot of the work that we do today will help to address that. Gently draw that right ankle up and draw that right ankle outwards to the right, so we're externally rotating. You'll notice that that pulls a little bit on your low back. That's exactly what we want. Make sure that you're pressing that left hip down. Keep that right ankle out. Now try lifting that right knee. Oh, and lower. Very different experience, right? Inhale, lift the belly button. Exhale, lift. 7 and down. 6 and down. 5 and down. 4 and down. 3 and down. 2 and down. 1 and down, and relax, please. Thank you. Let's try that on the second side. Extend long through that right leg, draw that left ankle up, and take it externally rotated out to the left. Oh. So the knee is going internal, but the ankle is going out to the left. Here we go. Inhale, lift the belly button. Exhale, lift that left knee, and down. Up, and down. Up, and down. Here we go. 7 and down. 6 and down. 5 and down. 4 and down. 3 and down. 2 and down. 1 down, and relax. Thank you. Combine the knees. Combine the ankles. Now take them both away from each other, hugging those knees together. Nice and gentle here, okay, because this is a lot on your low back, but do take a deep breath, inhale, and exhale. How about we try lifting the knees? Here we go. Ready? Up and down for 5. Up and down for 4. Up and down for 3. Up and down for 2. Up, down for 1. Up, hold, and relax, please. Oh, relax your low back. Thank you so much. Not only will this hopefully mobilize your low back and SI, but will also help to strengthen that area in general. Thanks so much, everyone. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Let's take a moment here. Lift up through that right ankle and fold it inwards. Ha, good. Now lift. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and down you go. Thank you. Lengthen here. Second side. Lift up that left heel. Fold it inward, so we're rotating that left heel to the right. Now lift and lower. 7, up, 6, up, 5, up, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Thank you. Do me a favor, pick up the right ankle, drop it to the left, pick up the right ankle, drop it to the right, almost like you're crossing your legs. Okay, down here we go. Take a deep breath, inhale, hug up the belly button, and exhale, lift the knees, and down. Just 5 of those. 5, and up. 4, and up. 3, and up. 2, and up. 1, up and hold, and relax, and release. Shimmy your bum, shimmy everything, just release. Wonderful work there. Thank you. Now, to really hammer home this release, take a moment and follow me here. I think you'll like it. I'll be facing this way this time, just so that you can see it a little bit more clearly. Soles of the feet together while you're on your back. This Baddha Konasana, this collar pose, right? Go ahead and slide your hands underneath the right thigh and the left thigh. And now what I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and rock, wiggle. So what you're going to do is not just lift and lower, but actually shove and release. I want you to feel like that lower portion of your spine is jiggly, that it's letting go. Inhale and exhale. And we're going to do this as a base movement for about a minute. Okay, so you're just kind of jiggling and releasing. You should not be working hard with your core or back at all. All the work is happening with your hand. So you're shaking it out this way, you're lifting and rocking. Inhale and exhale. You've got it, 30 more seconds, just 30 seconds of this work, okay? Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Just try to get that to release. You'll notice at the very base of your spine and the SI will hopefully let go at least a little bit. Good. 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Thank you. While you're here, go ahead and gently draw that right knee up. Good. Walk that right foot out as far out to the right as you can. Notice here that your right bum wants to lift now. Keep it down. So you're walking the right foot out by keeping the right bum down. Good. Now drop, minding your right knee, feeling that twist through the low back and a little bit here through the hip. Good. And lift. Okay? So let's go. 10 and up. 9 and up. 8 and up. 7 and up. 6 and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Up. Toe heel, toe heel. Get that right foot out. Drop that right knee down. Oh. Mind your right knee, of course, but we want to get that nice effect through that low back. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. You might want to take your right hand here and push that right hip away. So I'm guiding that right hip away and I'm feeling a little bit more stretch. Big breath in and a big breath out. Just a nice little 20-second hold here to help you to mobilize through that low back and hip. Big breath in, big breath out. Just another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Thank you. And gently, easily release. Beautiful, everyone. Drop it down. Good. Now, just another 20 seconds of the jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Because after we intervene with without work, we want to reset and get our SI joint and our low back and our sacrum to release. Okay? Just another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Thank you. Keeping this down, lift up this left foot, walk it as far over to the left as you can, but don't let that left bum lift. Keep that left bum down, okay? Big breath in, big breath out. Good. Now carefully and easily lower it down till you feel that stretch in the left hip and bum, and then lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Here we go. 10 and up. 9 and up. 8 and up. 7 and up. 6 and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Gently lower here. Taking this left hand, maybe pushing this left hip further away so that you get to feel a little bit of low back release. Core and low back. Keep dropping this left knee. Mindful of the left knee. Don't hurt it at all, okay? Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax, please. Gently cross that right ankle over that left knee. Feel how it's a little bit more of a twist. Got it? Good. Inhale and exhale. Stabilize here. Draw this left hand up. Take it over to the right. And then open to the left. Maybe a little bit behind you as well. Got it? Inhale and exhale. Now that's not it. That's just a preview. Here we go. Gently take that left hand down, across, and circle open for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down, please, and circle the other direction for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Open out to the left and relax. I just want to spend a moment here and remind you that these exercises are ideal in at least one way. People who have low back pain or chronic issue there, these are the sort of exercises that I would give them to help. However, by the time it gets so painful that you come and see me or seek out those exercises, sometimes these exercises won't be as effective because the damage or the pain is already there. One thing that's ideal about these pieces is that they're also prophylactic. That means that they're also preventative, protective. This is something that we can do before we get hurt. So this is prehab as opposed to rehab. Inhale and exhale, please. Keep dropping this left hip. Keep feeling that length. If you're lucky, you'll feel that pulling all the way down past your bum. Try to develop a relationship with yourself in these exercises so that when you're hurt, you know how to do them, but also when you're not hurt, you're knowing that you're doing the right things to prevent injury or challenge in the future. Thanks, everyone. Gently release. Oh, yeah. And go ahead and circle through this left hip. There's a bit of necessary compression there that happened, but you can totally feel how our hip and our low back have been affected and are horribly, horribly related. Thank you. Gently, please drop this right knee over to the left, careful of the knee, and maybe take this ankle over. Take a moment now to feel that little bit of stretch that happens here in the low back. Inhale and exhale. How about we extend that right arm up and behind a little bit and really feel this lateral and then posterior stretch. Inhale and exhale the back stretch as well. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and reach long, circling around and over for 10. Use that weight shift to dynamically stimulate that area. 9. There's 8. There's 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2, and 1. Other direction, please, circling. Awesome. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And just relax again as we settle, and remember that this type of work can be done in bed before you go to sleep, when you wake up in the morning. It's not the most tragic in the world, and it's a really, really nice way of warming up or stretching before or after sleep. Inhale and exhale. If you're feeling some excessive pressure there at the hip, be careful of it, but see if you can't ask it to soften. Perfect. Thanks, everyone. Gently roll over onto your back. Oh, go ahead and give it a bit of release. Thank you. And if you recall, let's go back to that reset. Soles of the feet together, drop the knees, and jiggle, jiggle. Feel like your sacrum is releasing. You can push it, you can lift and lower it, whatever you need to do. Right now, you should be kind of impressing yourself with the degree of your jiggle, right? That's really wonderful because that's what we're working for. The more you can jiggle, the more relaxable and the more relaxed your muscle structures might be. Good. Relax there. And notice how things are just falling. Also notice how one side hopefully isn't higher than the other one. Everything feels relatively balanced. Not just through the SI joint, but also through the low back. Really quite nice, I hope. Thank you. Let's take a moment now and really emphasize the work in the low back by slowly drawing yourself on up, soles of the feet together. Thank you. Take a moment and maybe slide your right hand underneath your shin here. Perfect. Big breath in, big breath out. Go ahead now and press that left knee downwards and look up and to the left, straightening your back. Oh, yeah. You can dynamically kind of jiggle that left knee a little bit or maybe shift your weight a little bit. That's interesting there. Really wonderful. If you'd like to emphasize a bit more, you can draw that left hand around and bind into your thigh and then look up. You'll get a lot of neck work there as well. Inhale and exhale. For now, though, really focus on that left thigh dropping out, spine long, and feeling that good oblique release, that good lateral release through the side body. Inhale and exhale. Sometimes when our low back or our sacrum or SI joints act up, we tend to focus only on that back area when the lateral aspect, the side portion, is also in need. So take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. A deep breath in and a deep breath out. Another nice way of twisting is taking that right hand out, grabbing hold of that left knee, dropping that right shoulder down in toward that right knee, lengthening that left arm up, and maybe dropping that left hand behind your head. Quite an interesting twisting stretch laterally. Try not to hunch forward into it. Try to lean back into it. Try dropping the shoulder down toward that knee. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly up. Oh, awesome. Beautiful, everyone. Thank you. Let's try that on the second side. Take this left hand underneath that chin, place it down. Go ahead and press into that right knee. Now, I can tell you that I'm feeling compression sensations, meaning that it's not the stretch on the right side, it's my left side. But my left side happens to be a little bit more tender of late. Inhale and exhale, that's okay, so long as I don't aggravate it. Engage the core so that you're not hunched over. Big breath in, and a big breath out. A little jiggle. A little bit of release there. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Remember that you can also bind out here and hold here, all according to your desires and needs. If you look up and to the right, you'll release your neck as well as your shoulder, but it is quite a bit, so please be careful. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release, please. Thank you. Grab hold of your right knee with your left hand. Drop this left shoulder down. Oh, good. Straighten that spine. Lean, lean, lean. Opportunity here is also to lengthen that right arm up, maybe taking it behind you. Oh yeah. I'm feeling quite a bit there. I wonder if you are too. Big breath in, big breath out. Thank you. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly up, please. Thank you. Big breath in and a big breath out. Let's challenge a little bit here. Allow yourself to circle from that waist. So hands are up here, shoulders are neutral, and you're doing all this work from the waist for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Try taking your hands behind your back. Continue the same circle for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Circle the other direction, please. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands in front. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. This right knee now can slide out, and you're turning your left knee so that it's approximately 90 degrees here, okay? My left knee and my left hip are in line. Now, you can take your right knee down like so, or you can stick it out to the side, whichever one works for you. What I'd like you to do now is to turn into it so that your shoulders are perpendicular to this femur here. So I have my left knee, my left ankle. I'm going to pull myself forward toward my left shin. Inhale and exhale. Now, one of the places that we not so much cheat, but we compensate is here at your right bum. You can feel yourself lifting that right bum. Guide that right bum down, push it, and then propel yourself forward into that fold. Maybe twisting that right shoulder down. Now, the purpose here, of course, is to stretch the gemella and piriformis. That's the parts of your left bum, but also maybe to lengthen through that low back. Take a moment now and try hugging your belly button up toward the spine and feel how that changes things a little bit. Oh, yeah. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. If you want more, option 1 is to take that right leg out further and then fold. Or option 2 is if you have that knee, take that knee back further and then fold. Oh. Keeping that right hip down as best you can and just folding and stretching. After we've done all of those preparatory stretches and releases and glides, this type of stretch here makes a lot of sense in our body. Our body is set to go in the right direction and release the correct way, and this opportunity is giving us the chance to actually do that, to stretch, to release in the correct, in the most healthy way possible. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Continue dropping that right shoulder. Try softening your low back now. So relax your belly button and just soften your low back. Imagine your low back dropping down along with that right shoulder. Mindful of your breath. Check to see if there's anywhere in your body that you're holding because you're scared or because it's stretchy. And just remember that you can disengage that hold because the purpose of this is to stretch. So go ahead and relax. Good. Just another 10 seconds here. Two, one. Slowly, gently release and up. Oh, yeah. I would suggest that maybe you give this left hip a couple circles, give this bum a little bit of release. Perfect. Big breath in and a big breath out, maybe the other direction. Perfect. Thank you. So let's set this up on the second side. Our right knee is forward. This left knee is either down or to the side, up to you. Okay, so my body, my torso is perpendicular to this femur. My heel is there. Big breath in, big breath out. Now, if you recall, I'm going to ask you to cause this left hip and thigh and bum to stay down as I fold forward. Oh. And I feel it in a whole host of different places. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. If you can make sure that that left hip stays down, you can draw that left shoulder forward and drop it a bit more. This will encourage a bit more release. Notice where you're holding, whether it's your knee, your ankle. For me, I think it's my right ankle. Let all that stuff go. And for this 20-second period, take a deep breath, inhale, lift the belly button up. Notice that when you lift your belly button up, it lengthens your spine so that when you fold, you feel that. Now with that longer spine, you tend to want to lift the hip. Don't lift that left hip, keep it down. Inhale and exhale, just 10 more seconds of holding that belly button up and folding. Big breath in, big breath out. And relax now. Relax that belly button. Just allow yourself to fold as honestly and as cleanly as possible. If you require more at any time, walk that left leg further to the left. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. That's it. Nice long hold here. Just another 20 seconds starting now. Relax your bum, your hips, and your shoulders. Release as very best you can. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful, everyone. Slowly, gently guide yourself on up. Oh, yeah. Roll over and release that right hip and bum. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Big breath in, big breath out. Now, you may have noticed that we released the inner thighs and a bit of the glute. Let's release the front if you don't mind. So you can just come down on your side like you're watching TV. Allow yourself to pick up that right knee, to grab hold of that shin, ankle, whatever you've got, and draw that right leg back. Now there's this tendency to kind of open up or to fold forward. Imagine that there's a line between one hip and the other hip and it's going straight down, okay? And then we're pulling while keeping those hips in alignment. Good. So not only are we getting this front quadricep stretch, psoas stretch, but also our low back is getting a bit of work as well. Inhale and exhale. You can release that left leg forward for a bit of stability. Now the difference here in this particular piece will be duration, right? I'm not going to ask you to yank. We're not having to balance because we're on the floor. I just want you to stabilize the hips so that they're stacked and that you are cleanly stretching backwards. And maybe this. Take a deep breath, inhale, exhale, hug the belly button in toward the spine. Hold. Feel that? Do you feel how hugging the belly button in can really activate, deactivate muscle structures? Whenever we do a bit of a back bend like this, it's really nice to activate the core to protect our low back muscles. And if you're feeling that it's hard work, it might be because you're either not used to it or because it's weak, which indicates that you should be doing this work more often anyway. So keep hugging that belly button in, just 20 seconds, okay? So I'm drawing that knee back and hugging the belly button in. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. 10 seconds remain. Beautiful. And relax. Try taking this knee downwards, please. Ooh. Okay, so as my knee comes down behind my left leg and my left leg is forward, good, got it, good. Inhale and exhale, try rolling down toward your tummy now. That might prove interesting for some of you. By interesting, I mean it might prove fruitful because you can now access muscles that you don't normally. That's what I mean by interesting. Big breath in and a big breath out. Relax the knee, relax the ankle. Oh, Wonderful. Let's go ahead and turn over onto your back to neutralize. Very interesting work. Thank you. All right, so second side. So we're going to be on our other hip. Like a line is going down from one hip to the other. Good. Grab hold of this left knee and pull back. Oh yeah. Maybe lengthen long through that right leg. Big breath in. Big breath out. Good. Don't let yourself rock back. Don't let yourself rock forward. Keep them stacked. And then just pull honestly backwards. Feeling like your thigh and knee are coming back. Natarajasana, that would be dancer's pose in yoga. Big breath in, big breath out. Now, ready? Hug the belly button in while you do this. Oh. Feel all of that activation. Feel all of that work through the core. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. You've got this. Thank you. Thank you. Another 20 seconds. Lots of breathing. Core activated. Knee, thigh tracking backwards. Good. Relax, please. See if you can't release this left knee down behind that right leg. Good. And then we're rotating toward our tummy. See if there's a stretch happening there. Remember, this stretch should be interesting, not painful. Big breath in, and a big breath out, please. Thank you so much. Just another little bit of time to continue to release. Now, some of you will say, I don't feel it in my left leg. I feel it in my right leg or my hip or my low back. It doesn't matter where you feel it, so long as you feel it somewhere, and then you'll be able to let go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Onto your back again. Okay. Really slowly, really deliberately, hands onto the floor, draw the knees in, and let the heels come down. I want you to feel how your low back is working right now. Up and down for 5. Up and down for 4. Up and down for 3. Up and down for 2. Up and down for 1, up and down, and settle. Thank you. Activate the bum, please lift the hips. Feel that. Nice little stretch to the low back. And down. Up. 5. Up. 4. Up. 3. Up. 2. Up, 1, up and hold. Maybe lengthen those arms long up toward the ceiling and then long behind you. And now hug the belly button in. Hug that belly button in as you keep the bum upwards. Feel that core and back activation. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax, please. Thank you. Do me a favor, soles of the feet together, relax the knees out wide, and jiggle them again. I am kind of impressed at how much I'm able to jiggle now. I've got more range. I'm able to relax a bit better. I'm hoping that you don't mind being jiggly in this way. Right now, it's quite nice. Perfect. Take a deep breath, inhale and exhale. So go ahead and let your feet slide forward a little bit so that your knees come down as much as possible. I want your low back and your thighs and your knees to come down as much as possible. So if your feet are further away from your hips, that's okay. Just let it come down. And now keep it down. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Lifting up through that left thumb, draw that left thumb into your left hip. Draw that left knee up. And now take that left knee across to your right shoulder. Oh. We can work it a little bit so you can activate your knee to push against your hand a little bit. We just want that little bit of additional release. Keep that left thumb in there to remind yourself to relax that left hip flexor. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Amazing. Amazing. Good. Maybe take two hands and draw that knee in a bit more. Maybe wiggle it around a little bit, getting some release through the hip and the bum. Find an interesting spot and work on it. Once you find a spot that's a little bit tight, squeeze into it and breathe. And ready? Last one. Hug the belly button in. Oh, that changes everything, doesn't it? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Thank you. Slide that right hand down. Capture it. Drop that left knee and lengthen. Ooh, interesting. This left hip flexor now comes into its own, and you can ask it to release. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. This has a secondary or maybe even tertiary benefit of not just releasing your low back and hips, but also your knees. As we are going to be approaching the sort of icy, snowy season, our knees might get torqued out a little bit, so it's nice to be able to mobilize them appropriately now as opposed to later. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Thank you. Gently lift. Oh yeah. Soles of the feet together, drop down again. Ooh, my left hip feels pretty awesome. Let's see if we can find that on the right hip. So right thumb, please, goes into my right hip flexor. I'm going to draw that knee up, and I'm going to pull that right knee toward my left shoulder. I'm not going to lift my hip. Nope, no. I'm going to keep it down, and I'm just going to feel that honest pulling. Keep that right hip soft. Keep dropping that knee down and inwards. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. You've got this. Wonderful. Big breath in and a big breath out. Awesome. Consider taking that right hand around and hugging in a bit deeper. Maybe find a position that is a bit challenging and then work that position by pulling into it and then softening. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now, if you would, inhale. Now exhale, hug that belly button in. And feel how that work colors, changes the complexion of this exercise. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. and gently release. Oh. Thanks, everyone. I'm just going to turn so that you can see this more clearly. We'll go through a gentle SI reset. Thank you. Gently hug your knees in toward you. And what you're going to do is you're going to take your hands and push the knees away, but the knees are going to pull toward you. Only 10 to 15% of your capacity. You don't need to go any bigger than that. Ready? Go. Engage. So we're engaging here. Hug the belly button in, and you're feeling the work of the front thighs and our core and our hands, of course. Good. Keep going now. I have my eye on the clock. 5, 4, 3, 2. Relax, please. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Gently draw the knees in. We're going to oppose that by trying to push our knees away, but hugging them in. So as we hug in with the hands, we're going to push away with our knees. Ready? Take a deep breath, inhale and exhale, and begin. 10 to 15% of your capacity, just activate. That's all we're looking for. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Oh, thank you so much. Hug in, please, and now wrap your arms around. What we're going to look to do is we're looking to abduct. We're going to look to open the knees, hug in and hold. Big breath in, big breath out. Ready, squeeze and open the knees. Don't use your ankles, by the way. Don't scissor them open like this. Keep your ankles separate and just open that way. 10 to 15% of your capacity. Big breath in, big breath out. Hug in through the core. Got this? Yeah, you do. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Whew. Beautiful. Thank you. Now what's going to happen here is we're going to take our hands and we're going to keep the knees apart as you try to hug them together. This is a bit of a weaker range for us. It's okay. So take the hands there, squeeze the knees together, but keep them separate using your hands. Ready? Begin. So I'm pulling my legs apart. I'm hugging my core in. Inhale and exhale. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. Thank you. Drop this left knee. Wrap your left forearm and your right forearm around. Hug it in as close to you as you can. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Good. And lay back and bring it with you. Whew. Consider, please, extending that right leg long onto the floor. And some of you are happy to stay here. You could hug it and roll. That's nice. If it's available to you, you can start to straighten that left leg. Whatever you'd like. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful work. And gently release. Oh. Thank you. Hug that right knee in toward you. Wrap the forearm around once and twice. Squeeze deeply. Take that thigh and knee down as low as you can. Good. And now push that left leg long. Now, if this is where you are, stay. If you would like more, you can start to straighten that right leg. Inhale and exhale. Remember that, we have discovered being in mild discomfort places or positions of mild discomfort, it encourages changes in our body. And yeah, it's mildly uncomfortable to be here, but it is presenting our body with an opportunity to change in a very specific way. And hopefully the curation of all these changes will amount to a positive overall effect. That's certainly my intent when I give you these exercises. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Thank you. Gently, easily release. Step both feet to the floor. Take the hands behind your head and drop the knees, if you would, over to the left. Now soften the inner thighs, soften the back, hug in the belly button, and feel this gentle but very necessary rotation of your lower lumbar, quadratus lumbarum, or the muscles of your low back. Make sure that you're relaxing your right shoulder down. It tends to want to lift. Relax that right shoulder down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. So in our anatomy, what happens is that there's often a threshold of either tension or circulation, and once it goes off of that, it just lets go. So let's go, and then it hits this sort of threshold, and then it really lets go. And I'm hoping that by spending more time in these areas, you're going to be able to hit a threshold where you get a very significant release, particularly since we coupled all of these pieces with the intentions of not just a momentary release, but an additive one. It shouldn't be hard to stay here. If it is hard, that is something that you need to work on, because again, that would suggest that there's a lot of low back tension. So laying down on your side with knees to the side and hands behind your head shouldn't be that much of a challenge. If it is, it could be a mental thing. It could also be a physiological thing. That's okay. That's why we're here to practice. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you. We're going to go through and do exactly the same thing. Second side. Just drop the knees to the right, stacking the knees and stacking the hips, making sure this time your left shoulder is relaxing toward the floor and it's soft and easy. Maybe hug in through the belly button and breathe comfortably. Notice if you're hanging out and engaging your ankles or your knees, your face, your jaw unnecessarily. See if you're squeezing your fingers up and into your head. That's not necessary. See if you can deactivate and allow this posture to do the work. Inhale and exhale. I'm sure that over the scope of this online practice, you've heard me say many of the same things over and over again, but that's because they bear mentioning over and over again, and because frankly a lot of us, not just you, but us, a lot of us forget to do these simple things, like disengage unnecessary body parts, like stop fighting the work. Inhale and exhale, please. Inhale and exhale. Notice if there is more activity in your hips or your shoulders than your low back right now, because this should be heavily targeting the low back. But because we've done so much to prepare, perhaps your low back isn't the place where you're feeling it. That's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing at all. Your tight shoulders, your tight whatever, might be influencing your low back. So here's your chance to release those areas so that your low back will have an opportunity to let go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Thank you. Gently lengthen your legs long, release your arms, and let your bum, hips, and low back be as heavy as possible. Slacken your jaw. Let the biting surfaces of your teeth separate. Allow your tongue to settle. There's no need to speak. As you do so, notice how your throat and therefore neck softens. And let that softness flow into your shoulders, into your upper back and chest. Let it lead the rest of the way for your torso to soften. Imagine your rib cage widening. Your core, your abdominal muscles, your back muscles, all of those are able to stand down. And your hip, your center, they are very capable of letting go, being extraordinarily heavy into the ground. This allows your pelvis to soften. Unclench your glutes and your quads and hamstrings. This will allow your knees to settle, your gastroc and calf muscles to relax. The shins will as well, and eventually the ankles. What if we were to relax all the way down to the toes so that we weren't even squeezing the toes? Inhale and exhale, please. See if you can keep this head to toe release for a little bit. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. We end as we began, with a nice deep belly breaths. Noting that when we breathe now, our back might be a little bit more cooperative, a little bit more capable of facilitating our breathing. This sometimes takes the shape of not being noticeable. Previously, it might have been a little bit grainy or rough, and now it's like it's not even there. Wonderful. Inhale and exhale, please. Inhale and exhale. So your low back, and then the base of your spine, the sacrum, and then laterally or to the left and right of that sacrum, the SI joints, the sacroiliac. That's where we hopefully use the postures and the floor to release ourselves. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. If I were in the room with you, I would hold the space and just let you experience what's happening. And I'll ask you to do the same. Right now, notice the relationship between your glutes and your low back and how hopefully both of them have started to release. And how that release may have permeated its way up and into your shoulders, giving you an opportunity to let go of some of the tension there. And with our shoulders and our low back a little bit better off, what if our tummy was a little bit better off? Our abdomen, our abdominals. So that front, back, and side of our midsection just felt a little bit better because we're resting it. Inhale and exhale, please. Inhale and exhale. Thank you. Gently roll over to your favorite side, left or right. Spend a moment there, because I think on our side, we can really appreciate what it feels like when it feels really good like this. Thank you. If you'd like to, you can come up to seated or stay where you are. Wherever you are, just take a moment to breathe and appreciate how the work that we've done has given you this opportunity. And maybe have a sense of gratitude, not toward me, but toward yourself for taking advantage of the opportunity. I'm grateful for both because it's my pleasure and my privilege to share this work with you and help guide you through it. Thank you so much, everyone. Can't wait to see you again soon. Take care.